to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Marshal offense makes its way back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The first play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the ground with the back. Powers through the defender. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wilson will throw. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
Marshal will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll field it close to the 50. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Give to the running back. Moves it forward just a bit. A pickup of 1 to the 35.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Huff. He slings it deep to the left. A strike downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Marshal takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Stevens.
Well, it's a nice job.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the RPO, complete. There he goes. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Monarchs are on the move. Off play action. The short hands, it's Brown. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
And the Monarchs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Monarchs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Huff. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Get it out on the screen. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. The Marshal offense makes its way back onto the field. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Marshal will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Based on this field position, Jesse, they need to get something on the board before the half.
And they got to be aggressive too, Reese. They've got the weapons to attack and try to steal a field goal here.
You practice these situations all during the week. You know you got to be fast, take advantage of the clock, it's stopping, making sure you're throwing the football down the field to try to get some points.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Huff. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And they didn't get him lined up in the middle, so he'll have to knock it through from 54 yards out on the left side. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. Coming out with it, it's Newsom. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Huff. Finds his big tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Monarchs have their offense in high gear. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Butler. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Grabs behind the line. It's Burnett. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Dickey. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and goal where defense defenders have to make a stand. It's complete to the right. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The inside handoff. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Wilson to pass. Here's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. No huddle here for the offense.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Marshall quick to the line. The give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Hard-hitting tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Thundering Herd was stuck with some tough field position, but now a chance to get a drive going. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting...
Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Marshall! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. FIU is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 11 over Kennesaw State. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Monarchs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, they'll run it. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got it looking for a first. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
I don't know about the play call there, guys. 3rd down, they're throwing it behind the line of scrimmage, seeing if this guy can do something once he has it in his hands, but a better job of pursuit and tackling defensively, now setting up 4th.
Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Wilson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
This kicker has ice water in his veins. 4th quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Goodwin. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's...
Gonna let it fly. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Grab near the marker, it's Johnson. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Huff. Fires to the tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie ball game. You need a stop. What an unbelievable job forcing the interception, creating an offensive opportunity for your offense to go out and win this ball game.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Valdez. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Herd! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Huff. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed over the middle, it's Butler. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Good execution by this offense. Now we need to rush, but not be in a hurry. Still got some time left. Got to move the football a long way down the field, though.
Flips it out on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
That's a first down for the offense.
Give to the back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find